And hello folks, Stoic Steve. We're going to be starting a brand new Terra campaign, because I have not played the game in quite a while. Had a small itch to get back into it. Definitely one of the more enjoyable parts, aside from that multiplayer versus I used to do a lot, was just the early game in the campaign. Building with what you got. Everything you acquire is from the enemies you kill along the way. Let's do a random seed and get to it. So, been a while since I started a campaign. I assume the intro's more or less the same. Yeah. So you start out as your basic craft here. There are factions in the game, but they don't really seem to do anything aside from the quest givers all belong to a faction. None of the enemies you encounter along the way seem to have any sort of faction alignment associated with them. They'll attack each other, and you, without any real hesitation, got our basic build. Go around, spacebar to fire our weapons. No indicator shows we got an enemy coming. Alright. Put these new parts on. Early games, a fight against, well, fight of just mobility. Very basic wheels, can't make it up a lot of simpler hills. And you just kind of, since you don't have any storage early on, you're really just collecting every part and putting it directly on your vehicle until you have somewhere to put it, until you get the storage later on. That sort of sucks up all your parts into the ether. Alright. That's pretty basic design. Looks like we got an enemy down there. No, that's just the solar generator. Oh, and we'll want to kill all the enemies we can at this point, just to ensure our survival later on. The lights are useless beyond basic armor, I suppose. Put the drill on back end, because why not? Basic building blocks, very important at this stage. And some excess wheels. Want to be losing those. Alright. And until we get power generation, there's no real way to prepare. Any blocks that are lose 100% of their HP are completely destroyed. We just lost that laser, which would have been nice, but it's fine. More blocks, more HP to throw out of problems. Hold on to that for now. It's getting a little hard to turn this thing with how long it is. And now we have our solar generator, which this has to connect directly to the ground and have a space directly above it. And now we can repair. So I'll probably take this thing off and attach it here. Some of these other blocks around. Hopefully widen our vehicle out a little bit. I should probably move these up front. That way we have more places to put weapons. So we can set that there, there. Okay. Hopefully we can get that gun. Yes. We did lose. Or wait, no, there was nothing up front. We didn't lose a damn thing. Alright, on to the radar. I'm going to take out this guy, actually. Let's see, anchor tech. Make sure all our parts at all our parts max HP. We don't lose anything. And continue to kill this guy. Get some more basic weapons. Ideally, we just want to take out the core. And we're good. Moving on to the next. Little lasers are definitely preferable to the machine guns. Just because they fire straight forward. Gonna be my main weapon through this. Or at least through the beginning. It's gonna be the little lasers. We are definitely gonna feel the effects of the added weight. No real use for those minerals thus far. I'll have to wait till we get mining, which, as I recall, is fairly far from where we've started. To actually, like, construct things from minerals, or to even sell them. Yeah, there we go. See all the lasers converge on one point. That's why the lasers are definitely preferable. And now we're off to find a battery. Now we have the little radar. Bottom right hand corner, which is where an enemy's at. Each faction has their own radar, but as I recall, they're all functionally the same. Just different aesthetics for each one. See what enemy we got over here. Some trees in the way. There we go. Again, those lasers going directly for the core and not destroying any of the smaller, more fragile parts. Which gives us much better payday from each kill. Machine guns are actually okay to stick at the very top behind other weapons. It's because they arc. Generally, it doesn't get used in a battle, but it's good to have, just in case. Looking pretty buff compared to our opponents at this point. Battery's still a fair distance away. Get ourselves a spare radar off of this guy. Nice long distance. Oh, I thought he had a spare radar. Oh well. He had a spare radar. That's fine. Anchor down. Grab some of these new parts. More drills than I really have use for. But we'll hold on to them. Be good. On an anchor. Really feeling the weight of this thing on the tiny wheels. Go get that battery. Knock it out of the tree. Find a spot to put this. Now the battery is an explosive part, so it's important that we keep it in a place where it's not going to get damaged. I'm going to go ahead and throw this back here, that here. Have use for those extra wheels now. Okay. Care package. Trying to circle around. Yeah, it's generally what the AI tries to do, is just circle around to your back. So it's good to have just main weapons up front, then some... Generally the machine gun, something with a nice turn radius on them. Lasers themselves don't turn 360. Alright, where's that care package? Yep, another basic enemy design. Another free laser. Throw that there. Extra block, toss on the back. Running out of places to put things, which is good. So what do we got? Building blocks. Okay. So from here, let's see if I can make this thing 4 blocks wide. You don't have to worry about blocks despawning on you, fortunately. Oh. So I think they might despawn, like if you go far enough away, but as long as they're in vision, should not have any issues. Core, top. Gotta be careful when moving your core, because that can cause the entire vehicle to break apart if you don't put it right back on. And the center gap that we got going, I'm gonna stick wheels under there to improve our mobility a lot. Since all we have are these very basic wheels. If you're gonna carry a lot of weight, you gotta have a lot of little wheels. Ah, it looks like we got some of the better wheels too. So those will be sticking around where our heaviest points are. They'll help a lot with grip. Okay, drills up front. Machine guns in the rear. Lasers up front. Spare radar. See how much more of this we really have use for. Now we'll stick the battery right behind the core there. And I think I might go up a third layer. just to cover that up. We have enough blocks. Wait, we just have enough. And a spare repair bubble. Which, that's going to drain our power faster, but might as well hold onto it at this point. Those are there, and put the spare wheels on the side. Okay, looks good. Those batteries charged up, and then we'll move on. Looks like we've got a fair number of enemies around. Alright, batteries all charged up. Go kill some dudes and steal their parts. And enemies just prioritize whichever opponent is closest. That was easy. Got us our spare block that we needed. Extra wheels, machine gun. Parts tend to go flying once an explosion happens. Alright, gonna go find the trading station. See if there's any decent parts for sale. As I recall, the parts that become available increase over time as you complete missions and as you've found the parts on enemies. Alright. More laser. Looks good. Onto that trading station. So, alright, he's got his cab right up front. Easy to pick off. There we go. Let's try to extend this backwards a little bit. Okay. Looks good. Go ahead and up the view distance. There we go. It's a nice view. Got an enemy to kill first. Oh. Ah. An anchor. A few additional parts. Unfortunately lost some lasers in that encounter. Probably should have charged up my shield or my repairs beforehand. Right, so now that we have the basic anchor, we can move the solar chargers wherever we want, out of the way. More big wheels. Gonna need these big wheels because we're really racking up the weight. Lots of unnecessary drills. Front, or back rather. And weapons. Okay. Let's see what they got in this package. The double block, which we'll want to put that one up front, just because it has more HP total. Make it harder for them to drill through. Let's see. Got a weird wheel. I'll hold on to it, but probably won't end up using it. Alright, so this will give us missions. Get rewards from those. Let's see. Should be... probably have to wait for this guy to finish talking before we can actually access the terminal. Or maybe we have to complete the mission first. There we go. Right. We'll grab all of that. That way we can grab some of these little resources along the way. Let's see. We have 6,000 bucks. We can buy any of these that are listed. So far it's just GSO. GSO is your starting faction. The only thing I might buy is a laser. Stick that right on top. Should probably didn't need that, but whatever. Access. Go to that questing location. So for this mission, we're just selling random resources that we pick up. Which I probably should grab additional of these just to carry more. Can I buy extra? I can't actually buy extra. That's unfortunate. Also, I'll probably want to sell these. Alright. Forget, can I sell individual parts? Might not be a thing in this. Yeah. By the way, switch out the exterior wheels. Some of those nice and big ones. Improve our mobility. Let's see, one. Alright, it has a limited number of certain parts. So we'll have to put the regular wheels back in the center here. Either way, that should help a lot. And the parts they have available replenish over time. Ah, much better. Let's quickly finish this quest. Eventually we'll get a part where we can make mobile bases and sell resources as we collect them. Include this mission first. We can snipe them. Sweet. So these guys aren't moving. They're easy targets. Straight for his core. Awesome. Alright. Some more spare parts from that. Moving on. Put an anchor real quick. I think we might have run out of daylight though. Don't have a good view of my batteries. See if they're actually charging or not. Yeah, they are still. Okay. Yeah, we'll need to be careful during the night. Chatting with this robot looking tech. Blah 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 blah. Wish there was a way to skip through some of this. Kill that tech behind him real quick. Alright, so we got a little resources to him. I got some more big rolls. Assault. Finish this guy off. Hold still, fella. Alright. On back. Got him all big wheels. Yes. Need those big wheels. Alright. Yeah, at this point it's really just killing off a bunch of small techs and combining their parts. You can buy a few things from the shop, but not a whole lot. And these, even if you don't plan on using a lot of the parts that are dropped, you at least want to attach them to your tech temporarily so that they'll start appearing in the shop in case you need them later. You can throw away the tiny wheels now since I don't need those. And big block. I want to hold on to that one. See if I can fit these giant wheels on the sides here. I think that would be helpful. Where's some of these tiny wheels on the interior? A lot of just rearranging of things. Should be good for now, though. On anchor. Get on back. Definitely feel the improved mobility and getting rid of all the tiny wheels. Accept mission. Accept and accept. And take care of those. Full power at the moment, but we'll see if we can snipe enemies so we don't incur too much damage. You know, we want to do most of the fighting during the day so I can repair. And enemies are going to spawn, right? No? Okay. It wasn't a trap. Alright, got some just random garbage blocks. Go and attach them to my thing so we can find them later. Keep an eye out for what enemies we got. If they're all still just the tiny ones or if they got any new parts on them. Looks like this one's actually following me, so we'll take care of them. Got a double wide block. Is this one gonna be a trap? No, it's probably. Oh, yes, it is. Alright. Just back up. Knife him. Oh, something's weird going on with my camera right now. It's all wobbly for some reason. Jeez. Broke through our shield, so unfortunately we lost some parts there. And we got a magnet. Let's see. I want a repair bubble, or just shield bubble rather. That should be handy. Just gotta find a place to put it. Back here should be good. Another shield bubble. So you'll throw that on the back. This here. Those are also quite good. Nice replacement for the drills. Any other interesting? I want to get that building block. Oh, and I do believe that is a cannon. So I hate having the magnet. Oh, we'll indicator for our power. Good, that way I don't have to look directly at the batteries themselves. And I think I'll shove the cannon right on top here. Cannons are a nice 360 degree weapon. A little bit slow, and they do explode when destroyed though. Gotta be careful of that. So I'll extend the very front a little bit. If I have some spare blocks, yeah, there we go. We can have the magnet hang off the back, and it shouldn't interrupt our movement too much. Alright. Just about fully charged. See if we can outrange him. Alright. Nice double blocks off of that. Airplanes in this I find really hard to control. Usually go for like a hovercraft or pseudo hovercraft that can fly up and down and just more or less hover in the air rather than having to constantly move. The worst part of ground text is getting stuff caught in your wheels though. Whoa. Yeah, all sort of jank when you get like one resource stuck. Anchor. Also, magnets cause lots of jank. It's no fun. Oh no, they're attacking the trade station for some reason. I am like out of shield. Really need that black hole device so I can store some of this away. Right mouse. Okay, so that one's mine. Drop off some of this. Sweet, okay, black hole acquired. Should make building much easier from now on. I think I'll get rid of some of the unnecessary blocks I got here. Probably hold on to the magnet for now. Probably don't need 2 shields. Alright, let's see if this store has anything else. Yeah, the little black hole's not actually that great at picking up items that are far away or aren't within a certain range of it. You can buy a Geocorp wheel, stick on the other side so we're nice and balanced. Got a remote charger. As well. Let's see, how much I got? 6,000? So, yeah, I remember from playing before, it's mostly building out of batteries when I could. So the shield lasts a little longer. Kind of throwing in the solar power wherever you can. Actually, should be able to reorient these. Yes, okay. So we can throw these onto the side. Make that a little bit more space efficient. We only got one for sale here. Go down to the other side. And do they got a couple more of these? No, not those. Wrong item. Put that there. A little bit further forward. Nice and even. Throw the resource collectors onto the side. Rex's items up there. Getting pretty tall here. Might want to slim down a little bit. But that looks pretty good. Any other items we want to get over here? As nice as that booster would be, it tends to be a bit more dangerous to have on your vehicle. Because it does explode. Yeah, I think that should be good for now. Throw that into there. Crafty business. I hate the crafting missions because you have to sit through them. There's no way to skip the dialogue, which tends to be pretty long. But, you know, you gotta do them to get your stuff. Yeah, there's some cute designs. A few of them have parts that you can't acquire normally. Oh, lost my shield right away there. Definitely need more battery capacity. What's up, kiddo? Crafty Mike's the name. Crafting my game. Alright, so we're gonna learn how to stick things onto other things. Nope, can't stick things there yet. Gotta wait for him to finish talking. Yes, and only select the indicated item. Got little scoops for hands. And I'll throw that on the end. Yeah, that should make it a lot easier so we don't have to go back to the trade station if we want to sell stuff. Special delivery incoming. Mind your head. And refinery. Basic resource into shinier resources. Crafting, generally not all that useful unless, you know, you're just doing one of those runs where you don't buy all your items. Unless you know, specifically go for crafting in the game. Not a terribly viable way to spend time. But, you know, just breaking apart the resources you come by and selling those. It's generally the best way to get money early on. I forget what resource it is that with the green nodes. Those are probably the easiest way to get money early on. Once you get the mining set up. Let's see. Do I want to attach this all to my... Probably. Let's see, let's turn that around. Yes. Anything you can make mobile. The way to go. Even out our weight a little bit. Alright. Destroying the enemy techs. So we'll have some battery. Nice, easy snipe. Alright. And magnet all these pieces on. I think we're at magnet capacity. Snipe these guys. Okay, it was definitely unbalanced. Oh, sweet. Now we're talking. Okay. Don't need the magnet anymore. Anchor. Can probably throw away the Geocorp wheels. No. Throw that on there. Alright. Now we just need a place to put this where it's not going to get damaged. Got a few things hanging outside of the repair field, which isn't great. But I'll need to pick up some more batteries. Eh? Oh. I guess I completed another mission, didn't really realize it. Yeah. While batteries are probably among the most critical items, they're also really hard to come by, at least by destroying enemy techs, just because they explode most of the time. Anchor this guy down. Get those up. Let's see, we got some more wheels. Anchor. So that's going to be super handy. Let's see, that is a power generator. I believe, yes. Let's see. Yeah, the furnace. So we can burn materials for fuel now if we want. Which might want to. Just so we have energy at night. See, I don't think I can attach these and have them... actually, oh, no, it does work. Okay. I just can't have them, like, in a line. I still deposit. It's a little weird how some of the conveyor systems work. Like, where it allows you to draw materials from. if I have a conveyor in the center here, it won't like take the materials from these nodes. Unless it has a specific part to do so. Or if like I'm constructing something and it needs that part. Or that material. Off to trading station. Yeah, I think our vehicle's getting big enough now that we'll start taking damage just from ramming into stuff. Oh, it's got a magnet on him. Looks weird. Lasers aren't great at knocking down trees, sadly. They're just really good at sniping enemies. Oh. Caught on crap. Gonna need some bigger wheels when I can. Okay, let's see what they got for sale. No, they don't have any of the good wheels. Guess I can go with the Geocorp Rugged. GSO Rugged is much better though. Much faster. So I'm thinking that I want the refinery set up in such a way that I can carry a lot of materials, and every time I stop I just automatically sell them. So we're gonna move this around. That'd be the exit point, and we'll put a conveyor system Let's see, how many do I got? Other conveyors. Alright, got 4 conveyors on me. But essentially I want this to go around. Like so. So every time I stop, it'll automatically sell those. And I can just use the regular resource receivers. I'm out of resources. Let's pick up some more receivers to attach to this. Simplify things a little bit for me. Alright. Sell a few more resources so we can buy some more receivers on this thing. Let's see. I have to be grade 2 with these guys to buy that. Oh well. I can manually sell that because it's in the way. Okay. Have a business. So enemy, craft a business. Okay. Clear out rocks. Easy enough. Can't wait till I get that part that increases the speed of all your manufacturing. Definitely the best. I'm gonna hold on to that for now. Nice Geocorp enemy. Snipe him. Easy peasy. Having trouble with these hills. Probably have to switch to Geocorp hills pretty soon. Oof. Hate it when this stuff gets stuck underneath the collector. Okay. Too many little things to get stuck on. Let's see. As far as wheels go, I got 6 of those. Should fit right in. Move that guy. Enemy spotted. Your doom. I don't think so. Definitely needs more weapons to be my doom. Oh. Yeah, my wheels are starting to get a little bit too tall for the anchor to attach properly. Nice having the enemies come to you, though. Easy snipe. What do we got? Ah, receiver. Now we're talking. Harvester mission complete. Anchor. Snipe him. Any interesting parts? A couple laser bits. Nothing super critical yet, though. Yeah, there's definitely a new visual effect they added in whenever you enter battle. A little bit of occlusion. Looks kind of weird. So I'm thinking I might take off this front and just put down a couple of these. Maybe move a wheel up. Still don't have the GSO big wheels though. Reduces my firepower a little bit. But, you know, should make clearing out rocks a lot easier. Buy all batteries. Oh wait, no, I don't have enough resources. Alright, looks pretty good. On to the next mission. Oof. I want to switch to those downwards facing lasers so I can get over heals. Actually, let me put some wheels on the back if I can. Let's see. That should help. so much bigger than the other guys. Alright, next, crafty Mike. Might have to put on the Geocorp anchor so I can anchor a bit more reliably. Remember last time I played this, there were a lot of weird duplication glitches. Like if I left this here while doing the quest and like went off somewhere else, came back, like there would be two of these guys like stuck inside of each other. They're just like infinitely regenerate that way. Great job, kiddo. Why don't you keep making blocks for a while? Yeah, he's got nothing else to do. Just doesn't have to talk to him anymore. What does it take to build one of those? Lumber and rubber. I think I need my refinery for that one. Need some more of those. Alright, that'll be our little personal mission. Get some rubber for this. Get a few more of those wheels since we cannot buy them at this point. Let's see, that is titanite. I believe I'm looking for the ones with the gray swirl on them. Oh, there's one. Yes. And throw this wood away. Put one of these on back. Don't want to sell those. I'll put it somewhere where it won't sell. Okay. Okay. Head back to that location real quick. See if we can make a couple more with the good GSO wheels. Okay. That's one. Anchor down. And what do we need for another one? And you're good there. Okay. Now time to anchor and pack all this up. Anchor those. With it kind of averages out the speed of your wheels. So since I got these big Geocorp wheels, since those are slow, I've kind of mitigated their slowness with the GSO wheels. Seems like there's a part stuck somewhere. Is that a laser? Okay. Cotton wheels. fine. And more harvester, a couple more GSO missions. Accept, accept. Alright. See if we got any good parts for sale. More batteries. I don't have a whole lot of resources on me. Be a little bit careful about what I buy. Probably spend it all on batteries though. You gotta find a place to put them. Oh, I can get another large receiver. As well put that on. Work a little bit better. Alright. Off to the missions. Sell resources? Okay. It's an easy passive quest. It's like we're starting to get the next level of difficulty for enemies. We actually have shields now. We got a few batteries out of that. Come on. See if I can find a good spot to anchor. There we go. Very nice. More blood for the blood god. If he'll just hold still, I can snipe his cap without wasting any of his other parts. There's something caught in my wheels though. Was that another wheel? Yeah. Probably something else in there. Or it just doesn't like the position I'm anchored to, which was understandable. I remember wheels being kind of jank in this. Should get some decent amount of money from that. Alright, just enough for that. Throw that guy on the side. Got 3 on each side. So there's something caught somewhere. On anchor. Ooh, there's another big tech. Get some nice lasers off of you. Very similar to what I have. It's not as much back to ya. Some spare lasers are always appreciated. Almost level 2 for Geocorp. With some nice items. Oh, is that a rotating? No, that's a fixed. Oh well. Next quest. Actually, we should check if there's more Geocorp quests while we're at it. That's it, mission. Ooh, he's got some nice wheels on him. Excellent. We'll need those. And cop. And some spare batteries. Don't want any batteries too far up front. Like this guy, we should probably move. Because if they do manage to like do any explosive damage to us, that's gonna go right up. Let's swap it out for a regular block. Shields I'm not as concerned about. Forward laser on there. Power. Should be good for now. Let's try and shield this back a little bit. I do not want those batteries taking damage. And off we go. What is this indicator for? Goodies. And it's a trap. Let's see, just one enemy spawning, or no, two. Get down. Level 3. Alright. Let's find a spot to anchor so we can pick this up. There we go. So that's a mini version of that one silo we had. Beast starter. Not especially beast, I would say. Come on. Let's find a spot to anchor down. No? So close to being able to anchor. There we go. Okay. Ooh, and we got wind propulsion now. Important step. Throw that on the back. Increase our forward movement speed a lot. Probably don't need that there anymore. Old still guy. Oh. Could have had some more good wheels. Yeah, these lasers are pretty much going to carry us for the next while. Not too many weapons, like, better for collecting parts off of opponents. Item filtered. Not actually paying attention to what he's saying. Special delivery, mind your head. That's a power generator. I usually don't use the power generators unless it's on like it's like a mobile power generator. Then it's nice just for passive generation. Little chunks only. Blah blah blah. Can I actually hit that guy from here? No, slightly out of weapon range. Blast off already. Mission complete. Give me the parts so I can absorb them. Free batteries. Nice general purpose vehicle going. Quite pleased. Yes, a trap. Back off. Be ready to snipe. Geocorp guys. Geocorp always seem to put their cab right up front. It's easy to hit. Which I'm okay with. Just hold still, guy. Bam. Okay. Anchor. Collect these parts. Open that first. Now anchor. Let's see. Ooh. Good pieces to add on. You there. Yes, what we got for Geocorp? Well, downwards facing. Throw him there. Try and get out of range of those guys. Snipe this one. Got a weird little jig going on there. Nop. Snipe his cab. Looks like they are using the cannons, which are pretty scary. Actually, is this one of the ones? Acquire a rifle base. Right. So this is the one where I don't actually want to destroy it. Just want to destroy the enemies around it. Might be out of range though. We'll do it this way. Hey, hope you have a good night, beep boop. Nice having someone to talk to. Good to find someone else who enjoys Terra Tech. Let me know if there are any other building games you're into. Yeah, these guys are a little bit out of my range, sadly. I have to focus one of them down. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't the one I had to keep alive. Okay. Alright. It's alright for me to kill that one. Looks like I just got worthless and static parts. Oh, and a little spoiler. Don't really use the spoilers too much, but hey. I'm not sure what that guy's attacking. I got some mortars. Ah, he's killing that. Nice, easy snipe of the core. Right in the range where the lasers are great at killing guys. So this looks like a pretty decent haul for manufacturing parts. He's even got the the dongle for the tier 2 parts. This is really nice. Various other parts I have not found yet. I don't. Okay. Let's see what all I have in here that I can make. I would want. Ah, the auto miner. That I want. I have to disable my collectors for that. Put down some silos. Alright. Need the plum bite. The blue ones. See if I can find a few of those. If I could make the auto miners, that would really help with my money situation. And one more of these blue ones should do it. Clowny. Put that there. Should have a refinery on there, right? Actually, let me put a silo on there first. Now I just need the yellow bits. I have a couple on me. Very slow. Really important to compact all of your manufacturing parts. Yeah, now we have an auto miner, which you can fit up to 4 of those around one resource node. Okay. Drop off these. I'll probably make a more efficient design for manufacturing later on. We've got a few of these. Ideally, you just want to be able to buy the parts you need rather than manufacturing them. But stores don't always got what you want. Eventually, you'll get you'll be issued little buying terminals from each faction, which don't have the restriction of limited number of item types that the normal sellers do. See if we can find some more. The plum bite, gray bits. A little hard to spot. Gonna blend in with all the other. One thing a little bit annoying about this game. There's always like gaps between the various parts that you build out of. It's just very easy for things to get stuck in between those gaps. Cause problems for you, especially if you're making something very large. It's a huge pain to remove things that get stuck there. rid of some of these logs. Logs being the most abundant, but not particularly valuable resource. Alright. That should be enough to get us going. I do wish there was like an overview map. You could just see where all your various constructions are. Really, this mini-map's all you have to go off of for location. Infinitely sized map, though. Completely seed generated. Throw away some of these wood bits that got caught in there. Go ahead and anchor. Pick those up. However many miners we can get off of this will probably be good enough to get us started. I think it's level 4 that you get the buying terminals from the factions. 4 or 5, something like that. Forget how high it goes. Haven't really done campaign in quite a while. Let's see, warp. There we go. Next one. How many are we up to? 9, 10. Cool. Cool. So this, any vehicles should remain loaded as long as they're like within your range of vision, roughly. So anywhere you can see that's loaded in, right about up to there. Any vehicles that I control would be active. So I can set up a pretty decent-sized array of miners in an area and have them go continuously. Looks like I don't have enough plumbite for any more. But yeah, pretty good haul. Let's set those off and attach our receiver again. And this thing will go ahead and break down for parts. Don't plan on coming back here. Some nice and valuable pieces though. Ooh, and it has this. Oh, sweet. Best part. Turbo speed. Okay. Manufacturing speed increased. Still haven't found the cab. Oh, there's the cab. Alright. Makes this so much better. Lobo. Get that, little man. And the EXP you gain by killing dudes does depend on their faction, I believe. If you get some with a GSO cap, it'll give it GSO EXP. Finish him off. Hopefully get some of those batteries if we can. Probably gonna get a chain detonation. No. Not so bad. Anchor. Let's see what they got for sale. More of those. Another one of those. Got enough money for that. It's fine. Turbine. Not enough money for that either. things do get expensive. Might as well get those. Nice movement speed going. We can put that there. No. I guess that'll work. Not the neatest design. Want a little bit of space between the front and the batteries. That's where most of the damage is going to be going. Right up front. Oh, undo. Want that all to be nice and attached before we do anything else. Alright, now we can throw those off. Some more double blocks right up front. Now for weapons, throw these boys here. Fill up the rest of space with lasers. One more row. Couldn't hurt. But I do have those big cannons. I'll put those on when I'm facing something a little bit harder than what I got, because those will destroy most of the attached parts. I'd rather save any parts that I can. What's that noise? Could it be a trap? We got our next Geocorp license. And some sweet parts. Let's see. Some armor blocks, those will come in handy. That's a thermal generator, I believe. Oh, almost had it. Come on. So hard to find places to anchor onto. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be the one where we get the resource miner. Knock out some of these rocks. I guess he wants me to destroy that one. Right. Put an anchor. Let's see. Okay, so get these pumping out resources since we have to wait through all this. Be another. That one's not quite a mineable spot. There we go. Queue up. Man, it could be a little bit finicky before you can place these. Anchor down. If we can find a spot to anchor. Ah, there we go. Alright, one more auto miner here, since these actually give you a fair bit of money. Good resource nodes right here. Open up the rest of these. And a couple more miners. Only thing we have to watch out for is enemy techs, which can come and destroy these. And these are not infinite, last I checked. They do eventually run out. I don't know if they regenerate over time or not, but You can get quite a bit of money from them, though. Place them just right, you can fit 4 around each node. So it can be a little bit deceptive where on them you can mine from. That's all our resource miners for the moment. Let's collect what we can from here. Go down. Hopefully we can get some better receivers from GeoCorp. Carry more resources in between each selling cycle. And I'll probably make better setups once I get some more parts on me, where these will automatically sell. I have to go around and pick them up like this. Find an anchor point right here. There we go. Let's see. Got a few collectors. I need some more sellers though to really make these automated. Yeah, I think that's enough selling for now. Take out the remaining resources. Hey, Scaly Star. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoyed.